Excuse me? Hello? Hello? Pardon me. If I could please have your attention. Hello? I understand that the hour is late, but if you could please wake up. I have very important business that I need to discuss with you. Hello there. Hi. Hey. Okay. Hi. Hello. So I apologies. It's my first day. I am a representative that has been chosen by the Council of Moths to come and conduct an inspection of the premises. Now, I hope I'm not disturbing you, but this is the time when we get up to a lot of our monthly activities. So while I understand it's not necessarily convenient for you, I would very much appreciate it if you would let me, one second. Let's see. I would very much appreciate it if you would allow me to attend to my monthly duties undisturbed. Your coordination would be very much appreciated. This is, we have a script. We're not really supposed to depend on it, but this is my first day out of training, so I still forget things sometimes. Have you never had a formal visit before? Okay, let's see, what are the instructions? Okay. Right. Formal inspections are performed by the Moth Council at random intervals in various domiciles. These inspections are to evaluate the premises for moth suitability. Criteria include good clothes, bright lights, and a homeowner that is amenable to the mothly cause. If you have been chosen for an evaluation, it means that the Moth Council believes that you have a high likelihood of fulfilling those criteria. So, if it is okay with you, as the official representative of the Moth Council, in this instance, I would ask for your cooperation as I inspect the premises. Yeah, so I already had a look around while you were sleeping, and I didn't see many lights that were currently in use. But I know that before you came here and go to bed, there were in fact a few lamps and lights that were turned on. This is something that we in the Moth Council consider to be desirable, although we would prefer if you were willing to spend the electricity to keep those lights lit. I also this interaction is acting as a gauge for your moth-friendly nature. So far, you oh right, I'm not supposed to tell you what your moth friend score is until the end of the test. Okay. So the next thing that I would like to do is to please if you could open your closet for me so I could take a look inside. Yes, I would like to look inside your closet, please. It says right here in the script, it says right here that I am supposed to look in the closet and evaluate potential food sources. Yes, food sources. You don't want us eating your... I see. Oh, where's my pen? Okay. No, that's not any kind of mark against your moth friendliness. I don't know why you would think that. Anyways, if you would please open the closet, that would be very helpful for me and the work that I am doing today. Please. Please. Pretty, please? Pretty, please, with a cherry on top. That's the saying, right? It's with a cherry on the top. Please. Look, that's my first day outside of training. And I really want it, because, this isn't the most stable job out there for a moth girl. And I really want to do well. And, even if this place doesn't end up being suitable, it's really important for someone in my position to actually get an accurate reading. So if you could please maybe open the door so I can take a look. You will? Thank you. Okay. Okay. Oh wow, this is a lot. There's a lot in here. This is gonna take a while to catalog. Let's see, these are they're jeans. They're made of denim, right? So if I just go ahead and I just need to note down the materials of the various garments that are in here. So Of course, we have some denim here. It's not something I would consider to be super appetizing. But it's important that we have a clear picture of, whether it's present and how much of it there is. It's just, it's a bit tougher than I'd like. And this in particular appears to have been, it looks like it was dyed black, which from a stylistic choice is, not unreasonable. But from an edibility standpoint for a little moth, dyes, they can be a little harmful. They're not necessarily harmful, but they can be. So, let's see. Yeah, no, the texture is, okay. I'm going to set this aside for now. We do also have this, which is definitely made out of cotton. It's softer and has less rigidity to it than the denim. It's super high up there on the list of a moth's favorite snacks. So I am feeling pretty good about this. If you've got, more stuff like this, then we might be in the money there. Let's see, more denim, more cotton, lots of both of those. Interesting. We have as well, is this, oh, I think I might know what this is. Let me check my notes real quick. Let's see. It's not cotton or denim. Definitely not silk. Be pretty happy if it was, but it's not. Let's see. That's it. This material here. It appears to be some kind of pleather, is it? And that is unfortunately super not edible. Okay. Well, it was worth a check, I'd say. I'm not upset that I had a look. We have more cotton here. What would I do if you got a good rating? Well, personally, I wouldn't do anything. I would submit my report to the Moth Council and then move on to my next assignment. But if you do rate very, very well, then you might have some moth friends coming by later in search of food or a safe place to rest. In that case, it would be pretty cool of you to, support them and let them. Moths are just trying to get by, A lot of people don't really like moths. A lot of people, they look at us and they think we're just the ugly sibling of butterflies. But we're not. Technically speaking, moth and butterfly are already pretty vague categories, but even if we're taking the most archetypical of both, the fact is, a moth can be beautiful. And even if a moth isn't what you would consider beautiful, don't we still deserve a chance, right? I mean, I can be understanding of getting upset when anyone is in, a space they shouldn't be. I can understand being upset if there's an ant in your kitchen or a spider in your bedroom or anything like that, or a moth in your closet. I can understand that you might be mad about that or upset or annoyed. I get it. But at the end of the day, we're all of us, just animals trying to get by. Thankfully, the Moth Council means we can all work together a little better. But, it's hard. People have opinions about moths. They're scared of moths, or they think moths are gross or annoying or any number of other things. They call us stupid. See, I lied a little bit earlier about the lamps. Sometimes we think they're kind of pretty. But the truth is, we navigate by moonlight, and so the lamps, well, our eyes aren't really the best. And so sometimes bright light can drown out the light of the moon. And then we just end up going in circles. But it's not because we're stupid. We just don't have all the info. We're all just doing our best, so I really hope you'll let us into your closet and whenever a moth is hungry, you maybe help out a little. We really don't mean any harm. I understand if, there are things you'd rather not get rid of, but we can negotiate that. So, I think I'm gonna call this inspection here. Sorry to get a little mushy at the end. It's just, I chose this job for a reason, to try and help build a connection between moths and bigger people. But it was really disheartening when I was in training, It was really disheartening when I was in training, and I was seeing so many people who just couldn't stand the idea of a moth in their house. I'm happy you seem to be different so far. I'm sure if there are clothes you'd rather not lose, then that could be arranged. Negotiation can happen. But it would be really cool if you'd be willing to work with us at all. So, thank you. It's good to meet you, and I hope that you and the council can have a long and fruitful relationship. You have a good night. Try and get some sleep, okay?